Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call. Hey, Stew Sells Team's followers, I am just finishing my coffee out here on this balcony of our brand new listing. Now look, I keep saying it, I'm gonna say it again. The Bank of Canada is cutting interest rates. It is going to turn back to a seller's market. So you gotta get in, and we are in this amazing condo that you can get into the market. We're $600,000, we're 2 bedrooms, we're a den, we're 2 bathrooms, totally renovated. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to pick up a roller and paint. It's all been done. The den is a perfect home office. We have these gorgeous wide plank floors, brand new kitchen. The cabinetry is so cool. The grain of the wood actually follows itself. These sellers have taken a lot of time with detail, quartz counters, gorgeous walk-in glass shower in one of the bathrooms, stone floor, beautiful extra big master bedroom with a 4-piece ensuite, big walk-in closet. These owners built this huge storage unit, a ton of storage. We're in a great building. It's got a gym, party room, really nice amenities on the main floor. And you know what? Up and away. We're right at the Up Express in Weston. Look, go to stewsells.ca, see all the photos and videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stew Sells Toronto Tankard here at stewcurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family. Welcome to the Stew Sells team's brand new listing. And you know what? You are not going to find condos like this in the city anymore, because when they built these, they built them for living and size. This place is ginormous. It's not these little 800 square foot 2-bedroom, 2-baths where you're jammed into it. Look at the space we have. Look at this gorgeous view we have of the Rosedale Valley Road and the Rosedale Valley. It's beautiful. So check it out. We've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Check out this beautiful den office space. You actually have a dining room where you can have dinner, not a little island, you're in your bar stool cramped in. Gorgeous large eating kitchen, ton of storage, 2 beautiful bathrooms. Check out this gorgeous parquet floor that has been stained in this beautiful dark stain. That's awesome. And you know what? Don't get me going on location. We are right at Yonge, just south of Bloor. There's Yorkville, there's the TTC. You can go up to Summerhill Market. You can head downtown to the East Center, Dundas Square. You can go down Rosedale Valley Road and get to Cabbagetown and get to the Bayview Extension and get onto the DVP. It's such a great location. So look, go to stewsells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey, curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stew Sells Toronto Tankard at stewcurls.com. Look, after the game, we're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game. Hey, Stew Sells team's followers, we are here at our brand new listing, which is right behind me. We are bringing this gorgeous 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to market. And you know what? I don't want to hear it any more from you people saying, oh, I can't get in the market, everything's so expensive. We're bringing a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to the market for $619,000. So you know what I always say? Stop flushing your money down the toilet and renting when you can buy and get into the market. It's gorgeous. It's got beautiful laminate floors, brand new kitchen, gorgeous bathroom, huge balcony that looks south, looks all over the city. It's a great view. It's got a ton of room. It's got an open concept living, dining area, eating kitchen. What more do you want to get in the market? And look, this park comes with it. You've got this park, you've got this tennis court, you've got an outdoor pool, you got a gym, you got a party room. It's like being a Club Med. So look, stop renting and get in the market. Go to stewsells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to stewcurls.com to watch this amazing Stu Sells Tankard curling. Grab a glass of wine and watch some. We are here at the RBC Glarus Village branch, and I'm here with two of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts are with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Glarus Village branch and visit these great guys. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to stewcurls.com to watch this amazing Stu Sells Tankard curling. Grab a glass of wine and watch some more.
Good morning and welcome to draw 13 of the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard, coming to you live from the High Park Club. I'm Lisa Anderson and I'm joined by Nancy Carey for this B qualifier event between Team Hoesli and Team Craik. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning, Lisa. Our teams today represent Switzerland for Hoesli and Scotland for Craik. And it's an important game. It's a B qualifier, as Lisa alluded to, and one of these teams is going to the playoffs.
So we started off this morning with a fairly traditional setup. I believe that Team Hoesli has the hammer and they are throwing the blue rocks. So they've come in fairly aggressively come into the house on their first rock, and we are now into second rocks.
Both these teams have been playing actively on the Grand Slam Tour for the last couple of years. Lots of wins under their belts so far, so it'll be interesting to see how this game turns out today.
So a quick rundown of the rules. We are playing the no tick line rule on the center line, as well as you cannot remove a rock from play. For the first 5 rocks, and if those rocks, like the yellow ones, are on the center line, they cannot be moved off the center line until the 6th rock of the end. And in fact, fun fact, we had to widen the width of our center lines this year in order to meet the regulations, because in the past it was just one line down the middle. So a new change for the club.
What a great segue into our ice maker, Kevin Scott, who's been working with the rest of the team here at High Park all week to prepare for this and to keep it running smoothly over the last couple of days. So kudos to all of the High Park support staff.
And I believe we played on the sheet on Wednesday night on sheet 2. And they had touched up the rocks that morning. So we were taking a lot of ice. I believe we were standing on sheet 3 to get a center line guard. So a lot of curl. A lot of that will have come off by now, but we're still seeing a good 5 feet of curl on a rock. So a strong shot coming here from Team Craik, really just clearing up the front. I think they would have liked that run back, but happy to just get some rocks out of the way.
If I had those sweepers on my rocks on Wednesday night, I bet I would have made that shot.
You do have those sweepers on Wednesday
Oh, I
night.
stand corrected. I do have those sweepers.
Don't bite the hand that feeds, Nancy.
I'll try not to.
So Nancy and I play together 2 nights a week, on Tuesdays on a mixed team, and on Wednesdays on a ladies team. And I sweep a lot of Nancy's rocks.
Yeah, and kudos to Emma, who also helps sweep those rocks. But they are playing my kind of game right now because we're going for some hits, so I'm intrigued already.
Oh, and we've got our first conversation. So you may see there are no time clocks. We've had a few long games going on, but as somebody said, I'm not going to be the one to go out there and tell them to hurry up when there's a fair amount of money on the line here. So yeah, so conversation here. I believe the skip was calling the triple tap back. And now they're really looking at whether or not they should just move their blue rocks along.
Maybe we'll just listen in for a second.
Ich kann im Moment halt das fast noch so innen, ist schwierig. So.
Können wir da dann spielen?
Well,
ja, ich habe Chance auf den Triple, aber ja.
You've assisted at those
I do.
Kann
I'm not a translating right now.
Schwierig zum Herkommen zwar, aber...
I was thinking even when CBC's commentating, it's connect the dots a little bit.
Yeah.
Einfach das Corner freezen? Ja.
Corner freeze.
There you go. See?
Kann das, ja, aber schau.
There's a lot of curling words that translate. I don't know. There's a lot. Most of the teams out there, when they're yelling for sweeping, still say hard. But looks like they're splitting the house with a blue rock on the left-hand side of the sheet as we're looking towards the
Ja, Meter fast noch. Ja.
nice, clean delivery.
Easy.
Is that what you see coming at you?
I see that every Wednesday.
Finish gut. See, yeah. Oh, 8 low.
Looks like it's on its own.
Go a little
Ach,
deep,
low.
doesn't it, Moose, or not?
I think it's going to be back 8.
Yeah.
Down.
It's going to sit for third shot, I believe. No, not quite. I think the yellow at the top is still counting it. So if I'm correct, I believe that Team Craik, like he's calling for a nose hit on the Blues, which I guess there's just enough overlap that with the kind of speed these guys can throw,
Share net so
we might get them both.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see what weight they throw this early in the game. Not that they haven't played the last couple of days to get a feel for it, but it'd be interesting. There's always a discussion about how much weight is needed to remove 2 rocks.
That's just a nice control weight hit, I think.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't time it, but I guess about 10 seconds, 9.5. Okay. So that
It's good
leaves
setup, though.
yellow in good control here. So Blue's just looks like he's gonna come down and do the corner freeze now, or just tap that yellow out of the way.
Wie viel?
What's heck?
There's probably 2-line weight, I'm guessing.
What heck?
Throw a lot of that is.
Yeah. Nope.
I think they're still deliberating over
Was
where
hast
they
du
want
jetzt
the shooter
geholt?
to end up.
Wir haben dich nicht verstanden.
It's a bit of a setup shot.
Okay.
Leave themselves something to play with.
Oh, no, now they're going for
Oh, geez.
now they're hitting. I think if you get to the inside of that yellow rock,
Ist nicht langsamer.
tough with that ice. Oh, another
more
conversation.
Pretty important shot.
Yeah, it's easier to play from ahead than it is from behind, especially you don't want to start off
Ja. Also mit
With a
10
steal.
aufgehst, oder wie?
on the first end,
Okay.
which the Scottish team Craik has set up quite nicely.
Yeah.
A little more ice, probably about a board weight hit here.
Clean.
Very nice weight. Very nice weight. Oh,
Yep. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Beauty.
That's a good looking shot.
Really nice shot.
And yellow's out.
Sorry, but it was just finna call.
Okay, so yellow's still shot. They got 3 blues hanging around the outside. That yellow's a little bit vulnerable. You can
Das hast
certainly
du
come
wel
down
call,
to
men
it.
das Wort
I'm
verstanden.
going to guess that the Scottish team is probably just going to come all the way around that whole mess,
men
or
heb
they're
veel
going to
verstanden.
limit their damage
Dan hebben we meer gevraagd, wat weet je genau?
and try to. Let's just listen in what to the skip is saying. I see 2 shots. Yeah, the come around or you hit.
10.
Yeah, there we go. So there we go. We're hitting a 10. So that's what we can call a control weight hit. And 10 seconds refers to the time between the 2 hog lines.
Yes!
Yep.
Hard! Hard!
Really trying to hold that
Yeah.
run.
So
Hard!
So
Hard!
firm.
Hard!
yeah, and they were sweeping that to try and hold it straight so that they could hit it on
The right side.
the right side and sort of flop under cover and hopefully keep the shooter. Now they're in a bit tough here.
I'm like, all right. Huh?
Position 2.
So it looks to me like they're going to hit that blue onto the yellow. And probably again about a 4 weight hit.
And this one here, they're super hard to keep it out again, Lisa.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like they're holding this one out there a little bit better.
Nice.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh.
curling, eh?
Curling like crazy. So
Yeah.
they're on that yellow. So
Now they've inadvertently guarded their opponent's
Zijn
rock.
niet, hè? Zijn niet.
so down to Skip's rocks.
Tipsy topsy first end, Lisa.
Listen into what they're talking about down there.
Lisa.
Reckon almost 13.
So 13.5, they're talking about that would be the draw weight.
I think you're probably a
And
little
certainly
bit more up to speed
one
now,
thing
but
that
14 will
I
stop.
find most fascinating about curling is how the ice changes over the course of the game. So this being the first end, we would call that first end slow. So that
14.
So they've changed their mind to 14. So 14 seconds, hog to hog, to hopefully get top 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Setting this up, let's put a stopwatch up.
Yeah, I was going to say we're timing this ourselves.
Clean that.
Line's good.
Widest we've been.
You're right
I
there.
think you can go.
Pray wide.
Back 4.
Pray wide.
So
Line's fine. Just make sure you're back there. Curl.
Curl when you can. 13-8.
It's not carving in the
So-
way you'd like it, though. Maybe
yeah,
now. Go
so
hard.
they're gonna knife that to hopefully
hard,
take some of the
hard,
speed
hard.
off.
Get her back.
Arch,
Get her
arch.
back. Get her back.
Okay, go nice though.
Why are you encouraging the get it back, Nancy?
Sort of curl more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Good.
for the audience,
14.
I thought she was maybe like seeing if I knew what I was talking about.
So you want to take it back so that you can still, if your opponents come down, and sit on top of it, that you're still shot if you have to come on top of it. That's what I was going for. Not do I understand the rules of curling?
I thought maybe I lost my teammate there for a minute. Or are you trying to
Okay.
be there? What's the guy's name? Rick Fowler?
Yes, I was asking a Vic Router question.
There we go.
Obviously, I know the answer, but I would like you to tell me and inform all of our audience at the same time. Wonder how many people we have that are laying in bed and thinking I should do something with my day, but maybe I'll just lay here and watch some curling for a while first. We got a hot rock coming down here, trying to hit that yellow or that blue onto the yellow. So here they're trying to curl it. Okay, nice shot. Great shot. That's a turnaround. Hopefully we'll get a replay on that. There we go. Live replay. First trying to keep that, so see down here, they're sweeping to curl to make sure they hit the rock in the right place. And there we go, nice shot. So, yellow on their skips rocks. I think we're gonna be forced to, oh, no, sorry, my apologies. Blue has hammer. And so they are sitting 2, so they're just gonna take this one out, and I expect they wanna roll on top of that blue at the back of the house.
Whoa, Carl.
If they can, Lisa. That's
Oh, that's come with a lot of heat.
see what it's got.
Oh, nice shot.
Is that one on
Nice
the shot,
shot.
please?
No, the only thing hanging on the back
the
there is
back.
that yellow. So I'm going to guess they're going to come through that hole and go for the blank end. Another nice shot. We've got the replay here. Thank you to our offsite producer. Curl that rock just perfectly in there. Hit about a third of that rock.
Great.
Came
Just
over
had,
and
had to touch
stayed.
any of it.
Yeah.
It's gone. And the same with this here. This last rock here. Just
Yeah,
touch
and you
any
gotta-
piece of that and both rocks should go. Just took a little more ice there if you didn't
Yep.
notice. Just to be sure.
You don't want to hang around if you're blue, because ideally, we talk about any time you have the hammer, you want to take at least 2. You'll often hear people refer to make sure you take a crooked number, which is anything but a 1. And there you go. Nice shot, nice blank. An exciting end for our first time. So I believe we'll throw to some commercials and we'll have you back here for the second end.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
When it comes to the game we love, having the right gear makes all the difference.
Goldline's new curling shoes and brooms are a game changer.
The shoes, unbelievably comfortable.
And the brooms, lightweight and effective, giving you control on every sweep.
When I step onto the ice, I'm not just prepared, I look sharp.
Have you seen these shoes? They are a game changer.
And the brooms, light as a feather.
It's a Goldline.
It's a Goldline.
It's a Goldline.
And is the choice of champions.
Yeah, it's going over, Carl. 15-1. Hit.
Okay, and we're back for the second end. Coming towards the glass here, you'll see a lovely motif of our title sponsor, Stu's face. Everybody loves playing on sheet 2. Because when you put it on Stu's nose, it's right on the pinhole.
Both these teams have been avid supporters of Stu Sell's tournaments, the series that he runs all across the GTA here.
And I believe one in Nova Scotia.
Yes.
So Stu is a larger-than-life part of our club. And certainly one of the most dedicated sponsors of the game and lovers of the game. and does so much for the sport, and especially encouraging youth curling. Oh, line looks really good on this, but it looks a little hot to me. Might come down. Might come down.
Coming down nice. Not
Real
quite,
nice
not quite on this two cells nose, but it's in good shape on the forefoot.
Yeah, and interesting there. I believe that is the 6 rock. So they've already got some intel on these rocks.
You think they looked at our Google sheet?
They might have looked at our Google sheet. No, it's not a Google sheet. It's a iCloud notes.
Oh.
Because I don't know how to use Google to save my life, which, might tell our audience how old we are here. Okay, looks like we're going to have a nice little stack up on the center line. Look at that sweeping.
Just reminds me of
Beautiful.
Wednesday night.
Probably Tuesday. Keith's pretty solid sweeper.
That's true.
I think they can still
Do a little
chase
shout out
again.
to our second on Tuesday night.
Yes.
Keith.
I think that's a pretty
Hopefully you're listening,
solid-
Keith.
Yeah.
So I think they're coming in here again.
Still a fairly conservative end.
Yep.
Top 8. Close.
Top 8.
Yep.
Top 8.
Yep.
Top 8's nice. Yeah. So they're calling to keep this
clean,
straight, just clean. That's what you want to hear when you're a sweeper. Clean. That's what you want to hear when you're a thrower.
No bounce at all. No. Yep.
Very nice.
Great shot.
Beauty. Great shot.
Great throw.
Do you think there's a double there, Lise?
Madas. Notice.
I don't think that's early in the end.
Notice 80.
You do that, you're looking at another blank. You want some rocks in play, in my opinion, to set things up.
What's 7 all with the field?
So they're coming at that yellow onto the blue, I think. Yellow onto the blue. And yet maybe 1, maybe 2 of those yellows on the top forefoot.
So some heat, you think?
I think there's some heat coming at us.
Clean. Yep.
Yep, want to keep it off the center line.
Whoa.
Whoa. Got a curl. Nice shot. Called and made.
Nice. Called and made, so we opened it up.
And there you go. Now you got 2 corner guards. Oh. Or 1 corner guard for a while. So we're trying to decide which one here we want to pull off.
Don't hate the hit.
Don't hate the hit.
Okay. That's the rule here.
So then they're going to hit the blue onto the yellow. Oh.
I don't love it.
I don't like peeling and then leaving them a shot to split the rings.
There we go.
Just thinking it's early enough that we still have time to work on it to get a double opportunity.
I think that's what I said, Nancy.
Very good discussion here. They're just validating
we can
the
chase
amount of
these
deep
guys.
expertise you have, Lisa. I like the way that the curling language has adopted. I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't hate it.
So you saw the skip tap his elbow, which means they're going to throw normal weight hit at this. Which for them, I don't know.
Yep.
Fraction line.
Gotta go.
Single digit number.
Clean. Well,
So they're trying to.
curl.
That's got a curl.
Got to curl a lot. Here it comes.
There it goes.
There it comes.
Hit that center
Hard.
line. That's going to be a nice shot.
No roll.
Roll that over. So he's
Good.
saying no roll as in the rock's going to
10-1.
roll. But there's no need for the sweeper to encourage that roll. So interesting. Come down and corner freeze on that, I think, is the call.
Do you think you could have made a double there? No.
Like I said, I think you still want some rocks in there. Probably. If you clean it up, they're going to blank again. And I don't know that I necessarily agree with Kevin Martin about scoring in the even ends this early in an 8-end game, but that's really got a curl.
This looks pretty nice, though.
Oh, it's coming in sweet. Real
Pretty
nice.
good advantage point up here.
Do you suppose we could? Very nice. Real nice. So now it's hard to make a play on that blue without losing much, but I think you could just tap it back. I believe that's what the skipper's looking at.
You have to get most of it, though, don't you think?
Yep. Okay.
You got to get most of it, and you got to not touch the shot.
Yeah. You got to get almost
I
nose.
wonder what weight he's thrown with that ice, though.
Yeah, because he tapped normal, I thought.
He thinks it's going to go.
Yeah. Well, the rocks on Wednesday were sure going like that, but I was seeing a lot of the.
That looks like it's going to go right about
Hard. Yep.
Right?
And they're
Gotta
sneaking.
go.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's what
Wow,
it
look at
looks
that curl.
like that's going to go right out of his hand.
Whoa, curl.
Okay, so they're on the guard and the audible to try and maybe
Just
take
soft.
some.
We just need more release.
Okay, there you go. More release.
So what does he
Okay.
mean by soft, Lisa?
Not quite enough weight. Did not throw enough heat on that.
Yeah, you could just tell by the way it was already
Yeah.
on the other side of the center line by the time it got halfway down.
Oh, somebody's slamming a broom on sheet 3.
Thank goodness we're not watching.
What do you think about broom slamming, Nancy?
I put it right up there with throwing your clubs if you're golfing. Not a fan of the concept.
This is going to be nice. They're going to roll over to the other side. Right under cover. Look at that. Nice shot. Okay. Really nice. So, turning this around, it's always interesting to me how you think an end is set up perfectly and then 3 rocks later, it's totally different.
Who do you think has the most responsibility, Lisa, to set up an end?
I believe that when the lead misses their shots, they feel pretty crappy for the rest of the end. Maybe speaking from experience on that one.
Definitely the most critical position in curling.
There we go. Just trying to tap this.
This is the
blue.
shot they tried to get earlier, coming
Yeah.
the other way. Just the right amount of.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's tough. And those 2 yellows, we're going to see, you might see some fun drag effect here if they come at this hot, but it's going to take at least 2 rocks to get rid of those 2.
Ja, Svenit. Vast met. Achtergloed.
We'll get rid of one and get some separation, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Is it on this team, Lisa, that the Skip and the Vice are brothers?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wij gingen breid die afstand. We hebben geen talk gespeeld.
Probably makes less travel for the parents.
Ja, right.
Well, they don't have to pick which kid they like more than the other.
That's right. When you're hauling, could you imagine sit behind the glass if you got your kids on opposite teams, let alone an opposing game?
Seen it happen.
Ze hebben een halve extra, keihard eruit. Van release. Release, man. Nee, het is wel die is goed.
There should be some significant.
Might get some drag on these rocks. So when I say drag, what that means is when the rocks are close enough together, where the blue rock will hit the yellow one will determine where the back one goes. So we're just going to nose hit these. Okay, there we go. Nice shot.
And definitely leaves themselves a good shot.
Yeah.
For the next one.
Yeah, so yellow's going to take out this blue. And I think roll towards center. Yeah, based on that ice, they're going to roll maybe onto Stu's ear.
But again, people do use chess as an analogy for curling, right? Every shot has a setup shot.
Yeah.
Unless you play Kevin Martin's game where you just hit everything.
He doesn't play that game anymore, does he?
No, he's too old. Sorry.
I'm sure he's listening.
Oh.
And he's going to come right down here, march right down to the High Park Club and say, don't you?
I bet he's one of our #1 followers.
Yes. Okay, nice little, see how much this curls. That looks like a fair amount of weight. So we are still getting a lot of curl inside out on these rocks. Yeah, look, they're curling, keep that straight. So going to hoping to roll under the yellow, or no, just nose hit. Okay. So do you take on that double, Nancy, of the yellows? You have to skinny that blue.
Yeah.
Well,
But probably not worth it.
It's early. If you're going to take something on, I'd do it the second
Staan
inning.
ze anders zo even half eronder en hopen dat ze net treft. Aber
How many rocks we got left? Oh, he skips first.
Yeah.
So.
gaat net blazen wanneer je neig bent, zeker.
Ik houd dat steeds voor een moment.
Oké.
Inhoud. Nasse. Which is good.
Nasse? Yeah.
They're going to take on one.
Yeah.
So?
Yep.
Stay on two. You kind of want to roll away a bit too, so that you don't have too much separation. So I believe that Marco Hoesli skips the game, but Philip throws last rocks. So an interesting change. You see more and more of that.
Who do you think started that, Lou? Can you remember back when you were a kid?
Oh, Randy Furby.
There you go.
Hard!
Oh, they're going to roll over to in front of that yellow. Okay. So nice
What
flat
was his name?
setup.
That vice. Or that skip vice, whatever.
Oh, I can see
I know, I just
him.
had it on the tip of my tongue.
David Nedowin.
Nedowin. That was it, Nedowin.
His wife Heather is
Nedowin.
one of the is a fantastic female skip.
He was also one of the first guys to use not a broom, but a
Stabilizer.
Not one, I mean, one of the first.
Yeah.
Going back. And making it extremely successful.
Yes.
What were they? 4 or 5-time Briar winners? I think Furby has a record.
Yeah, Furby 4.
Do you think we're sounding old having this conversation? We could talk about my other favorite curler. Go home and.
She's not an old curler.
No.
We're current, Nancy. Just because we have some memories doesn't mean we're not still current. Okay, so yellow trying to roll over undercover for that blue. But sweeping hard to get there. Nope. Okay, so
Yellow sits 2.
yellow sits 2. This is last rock. I think they're in tough to score to, because if you hit that yellow thin enough to get both, it's tough to
Stick
stay.
Yeah. So what did you just think to draw for your one or go for it?
I think they're just going to hit for
the one.
Yeah.
Also ich würde es glaube ich nicht probieren. Das ist 2/3. Dann kannst du maximal noch in 9 spielen.
Would you like to hit for one or draw if it was you?
Well, the one time my husband beat me was the one time I had to make an open hit.
And that you
And I missed that wide open hit. So I'm thinking
always going to go for
I'm going to draw. Plus I play lead, so draw is kind of my strong suit. And I have a tendency in pressure situations to overthrow my hits.
All right, good to know.
What about you, Nance?
Gosh, golly. If I'm throwing last rock, I should be able to draw that button. Hold.
You see?
So I don't know too many skips that wouldn't go for the draw.
That doesn't sound like you, though, because I believe I've heard you yell down the ice a few times. Can I just hit that?
Can I just hit that?
All right, beautiful hit and roll. Score of 1. We are on the board. We'll throw over to some commercials and have you back here for the third end.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
Hi, I'm Carl Kloss and I'm the owner of Kloss Concepts. We're an electrical contractor operating in the GTA and Muskoka areas. Kloss Concepts is the proud title sponsor of the Toronto Tankard Series. We would like to wish everybody good luck and happy curling.
What does a super dry taste like?
Let me show you. It's tradition reimagined. Refreshing. Old, yet new. I'm one of a kind. Also, it's super dry. Asahi Super Dry. Beyond expected.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Curling hard now. Don't curl. Curl. No. Yeah, nice. 14-4.
Ever go all the way around? Nice. Oh my.
Clean.
Top 4. Top 8.
Rim.
Top 4.
Carl, make your really. Come on. Okay, 14. Too much ice. You throw. Too much ice. I mean, I kind of gave you center line ice and it needs to cross. 14.
Weight's good. Weight's good.
Great, go. 10.
Round back to lift off.
Okay, apologies, some technical issues there. We were on mute.
But having a lovely conversation amongst ourselves.
Yes.
And we thought maybe we'd bring you guys back in.
So, as technical controls, we're our own producers here, and sometimes we just get caught up talking to ourselves. So, N3 setting up really nicely for Team Craik. They're 3 behind, mostly behind cover, but we got a heater coming down here from Team Hoesli to clean things up. All right, so there we go. Good.
More.
I think he was hoping to touch those yellows at the back of the house. So I think we're coming top 12 here to guard those.
12. Yeah.
So we're on the last rock of the second last rock with the team who has hammer. So you're in good position. As a front end player, I know I've done my job when the back end is throwing nothing but guards. And when they're throwing, well, we got to sneak through this hole and keep it straight till here and then curl it there. And you kind of know that something's going wrong up the line.
Where? Top 8. Oh, Carl. Top 4.
He thought he might have been a little hot on that, but they're going to take
right
it in
down
and
to that.
freeze it right up as opposed to leaving it
14-7.
on the 12th.
14-7,
really
so
good.
it's running fast. So 14-7 to back 4. We're getting some good speed out here today.
Well, we'll see what happens now when we make contact. I would imagine he's going to throw some heat on this.
I got.
All right, and we got nothing left in play. A couple blue guards.
So how hard do you have to throw a rock to move 3 pieces of granite?
Pretty good. I believe we just did the striking bands on our rocks last summer. The High Park Curling Club is incredibly busy. It's very difficult to get practice time here because basically from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day, there's somebody out here curling. Oh, we've got a replay here. Oh, no, we missed the replay.
You replayed that triple.
Yes. So yellow's going to try and set this up again, come back in, use their opponent's rocks as a guard. Carve that. So when they say carve, they really want to curl that rock. Look at that.
Hard. Yeah, good shot.
Wow, nice
Really
shot.
nice shot.
14-6.
Okay.
Yes, High Park has quite a robust membership.
Yes.
7 days a week. So I think that for any curlers in the GTA area are familiar with the consolidation of clubs over the last 7 to 8 years. And High Park has benefited slightly from that. It had an extremely robust membership before that.
You yourself are a refugee, aren't you?
Refugee? I'm not sure if I'd call her that, but certainly, yes, came from a different club and was extremely welcomed here at High Park.
I started not happy with that. Tick the guard over, so yellow has a chance here to sit too. Whether you come around the center line or you come out wide, kind of preference as to which ice the skip knows.
Not really sure the switch yet.
Yeah, so now I can get is another one in there, knowing that blue's going to run back, but still, that's how you're going to get your 2 in the end.
Probably runs better on the out.
Yeah, so they're trying to decide between the out turn and the in turn. So
14-5.
Throwing the in turn, coming between those 2 blues in front of the house, just because they know that ice better.
And as we mentioned earlier, this is a qualifying, right? So the team that loses is out.
No, it's a B qualifier.
B qualifier. Okay.
So
So
the
the team that
team-
the team that wins moves on. The other one still gets a second, another chance.
Another chance. Yeah.
Always Carl. Oh, carve. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Perfect. Good.
Perfect rock. Nice shot.
They're running, 6 draws a day?
That's wild. That was
6 draws on
14-6.
Thursday, and I think 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we run all the way to end of day
Nice.
Monday.
Great throw.
Yeah.
14-6 on that.
So lots of
Verslepen stick
but
haben,
still
das. Ja. Verslepen Millimeter raus und sticken. So wäre gut, ja.
I got the word stick out of that. Meaning hang around.
Yeah. I heard the millimeter as well, so maybe he's saying a millimeter high.
Das ist schneller als der Marco.
It's a lot of common words between English and German.
And we're only going to hear inches if there's miracles.
Clean. Achtung. Yep.
That's got to go.
Whoa. Whoa.
And
Whoa.
Millimeter high. Shoot. So they would have been hoping that stayed under the blue. Now yellow has a chance to hit and roll under. Yeah.
Go for no, but if it curls on us, try and go under.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of draws
There.
with the perfect guard.
They're so
Some of the hits were missing them just by a bit from a roll perspective.
Nose, but if it goes on us, we'll try the roll.
Yeah, 10. We're going for nose, but
Hit first.
Hit first. That's the important part.
okay.
You never want to make a half shot, but it's always good to have an option if that is inevitable. Especially when you're playing with rocks you don't really know that well. And as I mentioned, the changing ice conditions. Actually, I might have mentioned the changing ice conditions, but we were on.
Carl.
So you definitely don't want to hit this on the
Definitely
outside.
going to get their roll.
Whoa.
Definitely going to get their roll. Definitely going to get
Oh, not quite enough of a roll. So yeah, you wanted that time with the nose. So the roll was tough for your opponent.
Caught in the middle.
Now this makes it much easier for the.
Ich glaube, das Pad weniger gegeben.
Yep, yeah, little less ice. That's what he said. I only know that because the device moved. the
Because he
broom.
moved his broom, not because you're translating. I was going to say that, but I wasn't going to call you.
Come on, Nancy. Thousands of people think I can understand German now.
There you go.
Swiss German.
Swiss German. Perfect roll here would be positive.
Yep. And then it's going to be tough to score if your team Craik. They make a roll here.
Got a pretty
Coming
good
down the
eye
ice.
on the line up here.
Curl, gonna have to throw that more.
And
Oh, look at that. That's
Nice.
a beautiful shot.
Good fish, Jason. Nice, let's go.
Oh, I just got word from downstairs that the players are drowning us out. Maybe that was by design. Okay, so now yellow is wanting to score their deuce.
Nice replay.
But it's tough. That blue rock is really buried.
It's a really nice shot.
Yeah. So you can't come down to get behind. And that guard is tight enough. It's going to be difficult to come down and roll over. So it looks like they're going to throw maybe hack weight. And so when we say hack, it's really just you want that rock to stop on the back hacks. And you'll notice here at High Park, our hack and board are essentially the same thing. But when we say board weight at High Park, you usually mean board weight in a club that has more than 6 inches behind the hacks. It's quite interesting. You often see on when people are learning to curl at High Park, you'll often see them use the backboard to kick off of.
Looks like there's going to be some more discussion.
Oh yeah, we're going to change. We've changed our mind here.
We're changing our mind, or just reaffirming it?
Often it looks different from the hack. So as a front end player will often stand in the hack and yell at the skip and vice of how much can you see, or that looks really hard from here. So yeah, the other interesting thing, I don't think we can see this right now on the overhead, is that our club is not quite wide enough for 5 sheets. So you'll see it at some point in time. There's 2 lines on either side, and so the sheets actually overlap. I've never seen rocks interfere with each other, but when the rock isn't out of play until it hits the outside line at the far end. And the other fun fact about this building was built in 1911. It was originally a natural ice
this is a chance
rink.
for 2. I like it.
And so if you see all along the edges, if you're ever here and you see along the edges of the rink, and there's boards covering all along the brick walls, that's where the original windows were that are now covered up and insulated into.
Is he running now, Lise?
I think he's running this rock back.
All right. Not that I didn't enjoy your history lesson. I did not mean to interrupt.
I don't think you were paying attention
I
to
was
me.
paying attention like you wouldn't believe.
So I think he's hoping to hit this probably a little off nose and maybe spill on and get both those blues.
That was some of the signaling I think I picked up for sure.
Oh, and now I'm drowning out the players who probably discussed that at length.
Whoa.
Yep.
Go!
He needs to get his yellow to come in. That's for sure. Does he get it? Does he get it?
Oh, go, buddy, go. Oh, not quite. All right, well, we've got a tie game here. 1-1. Let's turn that volume down, and we will have some good commercials coming at you. And we will be back for the fourth end.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. And all you fans and all you curling teams who are staying in the area, come up to Petty Fine Foods. Lots of great prepared food. You just throw in the oven, cook, eat, and go. And if you show your map card to Stefo, you're going to get
a free espresso and a complimentary cannoli on the house.
Free! Free! So come on up.
4-letter magic word.
I've stood at the pinnacle of curling and battled in the most intense games.
Out on the ice, there's no room for compromise.
And when the pressure's on, every millimeter counts.
It's not just a game.
It's about maximizing performance,
pushing limits,
seizing victory.
When victory hangs in the balance,
I know what I'm relying on.
It's a gold line. It's a gold line. It's a gold line.
And it's the choice of champions.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with 2 of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Okay, welcome back. So, not to call attention to poor sportsmanship, but Nancy, I'm going to call this broadcast a success because the first F-bomb did not come from you or me. All right, we're
Not
setting
yet,
up.
at least.
We're setting up here in the fourth end. Again, all the play in the middle, but we've got a corner guard coming from Team Hoesli, and looks like they are coming around their corner guard, trying to set up their deuce.
If we get a time, we'd be able to think how much the ice has sped up, if at all. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear any chatter from the front end.
Oh.
That corner in. Are they in?
No.
Right round.
So there's lots going on at the club today as well, Lisa, from our sponsors. There's beer tasting, wine tasting, all sorts of different activities today. We have a host of sponsors here supporting Stu Cell's Bonspiel Tankard Bonspiel. And without them, obviously, none of this is even possible. So you're seeing lots of their commercials during our broadcast, but also they're on site, helping a lot with the overall attendee engagement. So kudos to all of them.
And I believe we have a turkey dinner here today.
Yeah, if anyone's looking for something that their family's not providing, come on down to HPC.
Yeah, 13.5.
13.5. Okay,
straight
so
and fast, remember. It's just 3 times he's been heavy with it now.
I don't think it's ranged very much then, has it?
no, I don't think so. 13.5 to back 12.
Well, the ice is holding up. Should we give another kudos to our friend Kevin Scott and his team? Maybe we should hold back
let's
on that.
hold off on that. We don't want them to get too cocky.
That's
There's still another day and a half left, and they're probably tired. So we'll give them a compliment in the sixth end.
All right.
Okay, we're peeling a guard here. Or running it back. Nice shot. Okay. So Blue wants to set up to be able to use their corner guards.
We need to show a piece this side.
What game played would this be for these teams right now? Like, is this their fifth game? Are they playing 2 a day? I don't know. There's a lot of teams in here. I can't.
Well, it's a B qualifier, so they've won one and lost one for sure.
Oh, that's a good.
But we'd have to look at the bracket, which is all the way downstairs, and I don't think these
could be at least their fourth
last
game.
thing. Yes.
Yeah. Just to think how tired they are, where they've come from.
They look pretty young and strong.
That's true. Most of them will be hanging out probably in North America for part of the tour.
14-9, so yeah, this is holding up real well. Oh, so they would have liked to get that a little bit more undercover. It's edge on edge a bit more. It's tucked a piece, so that double on the 2 yellows is tough. So we're just going to get rid of the one at the top of the house. So I believe somebody once told me you want to control the front of the house.
I've read that.
And never go around your opponent's corner.
Why would that be, Lisa? Share that.
Well, just makes it easier for them to then get your rock out and for them to score a whole bunch of points. All right, we're going to hit this nicely, roll over. All right. So I think Team Craik is going to be content probably to just hit that or hit and roll.
We're rolling a wee bit. Okay. 10 out here or easy? 10.
10 or easy.
Different teams have different names for what they throw. Nancy, you and I consider 10 to 10.5 to be a control weight hit. Anything less than 10 to 9 to be normal, and
that definitely stayed out.
Yeah,
that rock. Whether it was thrown out or stayed out. They were shooting for curl, but didn't quite get what they wanted.
And I think if my slightly aging eyes are not deceiving me, that's the one rock which
Oh, you're going to check your Google Doc now.
I believe our rock book says.
We don't want to give any misleading information to any
No, we don't.
competitors that are listening on. We don't want to mislead anybody with our amateur status of gauging the rocks, Lisa.
Oh, this is going to be a nice rock. They're just coming to just
curl that down. Nice.
Tip that yellow out and roll open. Okay.
Did he tap for a hit or is he coming in? No, he's hitting.
Nope, he's hitting the rock.
That's good. So now we're just going to go
make up
back
some time
and forth
here.
here. Yeah, make up some time. Normally, you'll see your first end played like that.
Yeah, these guys were. And they're heavy. There are some teams that blank every single first end on the tour.
There are. Yeah, they're just trying to get a feel for it.
And lots of different schools of thought. I believe it's Wayne Madaw who says you should score early while the ice is still good. And we are not timing, as we mentioned earlier. There's no timers out here today, so we've had some long games.
Timers, just so they understand timing. We're not timing the actual length of the game as opposed to the ice.
Yeah, no, we're not time. There's no time limits on the game.
We could be here all day in one game if you wanted to. So far, I think 3 hours is holding the record.
It's a long time for an 8-end game. I'd be sitting on the sideboards.
Timing is a controversial issue in most clubs, even at the amateur level.
I believe I have before as a...
This is a little not what one expected.
Yeah.
It's a little not...
so
it's not what they were trying to do.
Not quite. It's still going to stay for second shot, but absolutely movable. Let's take a listen to what the skip advice are going to talk about here.
Top button. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but his throw's so fucked.
Oh. That's 2 for the players and 0 for Lisa and Nancy.
We've had to curl everything.
I'm just
Nobody's ever said that curling is G-rated.
Normally, we just, in the larger corporations that are broadcasting, as opposed to the homegrown here, we might have a little bit of a delay on that, but not today.
No. Maybe we'll get out a swear jar. Okay.
Well, if the shot's made here, the end turns around a bit, so it's
it's going to be tough to get. I don't see a path to 2 for blue.
That rhymes, Lisa.
Easy.
Now you're really starting to sound like Rick Fowler.
Heavy.
Oh.
Carl.
Yeah, it's looking hot to me. Might want to come back to that back blue one.
Back one.
Yeah.
Just what they call.
Always want the audible. Get it back to that blue. Back to the blue. Go, buddy, go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go, buddy, go.
Just for anybody that is skipping and doesn't stay in the back of the house, that's a perfect example of where to be positioned as a skip. Not that it's a pet peeve of mine in any way whatsoever.
Never, ever heard you say that. How do you feel about people coming out and pushing you out of the way to sweep?
Can't go there today. Best line of sight's at the back of the house for plan Bs, and that was a plan B.
Because learning how to watch the rock and when it breaks it's certainly an art. And the first few times when you start playing Vice and you look at it and you think, this rock's never going to curl. And then they really do catch a break point. And once they start moving, it's hard to control. So it's really anticipating that makes a very good line caller. And I do agree with Nancy. It's much easier to do that from the back of the house, and you have less chance of falling over rocks that are behind you.
Well, we've all got caught more than once being where we shouldn't be in the house for sure. And it's the line call for a plan B that you always seem to get burnt.
Generally, it takes, especially on a hit, you're looking at sort of, could be as little as 10 seconds from when the rock is released to when it's coming at you. So you need to make sure that you're always in the good spot. So blue has a chance here now.
This is really nice.
Bury this.
Coming back.
Very nice. You don't want it to over curl. Oh, see, now it's over curled and it's peeked out the other side, but you're gonna have to get to the inside of that so you don't jam on the back yellows, but I think it's there. Certainly that looks like what Team Craik is attempting to do.
And a lot of people will think over curling means it curled too much. Yeah. It's not necessarily what it means. It's nothing to do with how much it curls. It's just how it was released, I think.
Right. Sometimes.
Yeah.
So when I say over,
stop it.
No, you can't stop it.
Sideways.
You can't out-sweep an over-curled rock or unsweep an over-curled rock.
I've seen people sweep behind the rock before. Does that work?
No.
No?
No, I don't think so. No
Desperate times.
No scientific evidence on that one, at least.
Desperate times. Desperate times. Okay, we got a nice soft weight hit coming here.
Clean. Yep.
Yeah, got to get by that top high halfway guard.
There's still room, but it's
still by. Now we're gonna
looking good.
As soon as they're now, we're gonna see it curl right by there.
Yeah.
You ready to switch? All right, beauty.
Really
right
nice
out.
shot. Really nice shot. Well,
Nice
this
shot.
took a big turn here.
All right, so that is going to leave Team Hoesli forced to draw for their one against 3, maybe 4.
Is this when we talk about how important drawwood is for Skipley?
It is. It is. We also got a replay here of this really nice shot. See, as soon as they're by that guard, you
It's by a bit.
Yeah, switch and
Really
make sure
nice.
you curl enough. And good sweeper in the house. Make sure it goes through. You never want to go for chance. Okay.
It's an open draw.
Yeah, last rock thrower needs to have their weight. All we need is to be full 4. No backing.
Okay. Adresse afzetten uit. Okay.
Constant communication. The sweepers have to be telling the person in the house where the rock is so that they can make that decision and make the
This one
blendy.
might need to touch that.
I think it's going to need that.
Nah, maybe not. I think it needs to touch it. Touched it. Perfect.
Touched it. Okay. Let's take a close look here. I haven't seen him measure yet this spiel. Oh, it's close.
Yeah, I think 1 yellow.
1 yellow. Okay, so steal a yellow for the team Craik from Scotland. And we're heading into the 5th end. And we'll have some sponsors quietly tell you about their business. And we'll be back with you to start the 5th end.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Okay, and we're back. The score 2-1 after 4 ends, and we're just in the 5th end, and it looks like Team Craik has come in on their first rock, and so Hoesli is going to hit this because it is not a guard. They're able to take it out.
They're also playing what with the ticklies off the center line? What are they for this particular or?
We cannot, if there's a guard that is on the center line, you cannot remove it from the center line. Or I think even hit it. I can't remember what the details of that rule are, but you absolutely can't take any guards out of play.
So we brought the tick into play X number of years ago, right?
Yes.
From a professional curling perspective. And we have, or the CCA and the tour are refining it.
Yes.
With this, if it's on the center line, no. Do you think that it's been overused? Is that why? Is that what they're trying to achieve with this? Or
Lisa Weigel. Oh, it's a great Vic Router question, Nancy.
Oh, there you go.
Lisa Weigel perfected the tick, which would take your opponent's guard and move it into the rings when then you could remove it. So the whole idea of the free guard zone is to encourage scoring, to get away from the Kevin Martin style that dominated the 80s and 90s. Where
I wasn't around then. Way too young. No one what happened in the 80s or remembering.
You were there.
I might have been there.
Might have been there.
Seriously, back to the
yes.
tick. Come on.
So the no tick rule, the free guard zone, no tick rule started as 3 rock free guard zone to encourage play in the rings and a lot more scoring to make it more interesting for people watching the game and people playing the game.
We're not muted, are we? Because we don't want to miss this conversation.
No, we're good. We're good.
Just checking.
The orange lights are on and the red lights are off, so we're set. And then eventually evolved into a 4 rock free guard zone and then 5 rocks, which is what we normally play in our league play here. So, we've now got a yellow rock that is a guard, but I believe we are on the 6th rock, so it can be taken out of play, and we are going to go straight up and down in this end.
This is going to be a fast end. We're going to make it some time here for sure, because it's not going to be set up for any scoring at this moment in time.
No.
So now that we've and then we've refined it even just a tad more in the last couple of years with this, that now you can't tick it.
Yes,
So
if you're on the center line, you cannot tick that rock out of play, which makes those extra ends, a lot more. There's a lot more chance that you can steal.
A lot more rocks in play.
A lot more rocks in play.
And I think that's what they were trying to do with the game, right? Put more rocks in play. I think for lots of different reasons, obviously from a viewer engagement perspective. Do we recall now if we had phone in? Just think if we had people phoning in, we could position this question: where, and when did Kevin Martin play that game where he hit every shot to win a starts with a B, ends with an R, right? What year? Where was it? And what did the audience do when they were watching that game?
I believe the audience booed him.
I believe you are correct, Lisa.
I don't 100% remember that game, but
those games were 10 ends, as they still are today at the Briar. 10-end game. Kevin Martin got up by 4, peeled every rock from there to the 10th end to win the Briar.
And who was he playing?
I don't know, Lisa. That's the call-in.
I believe it was Pat Ryan from British Columbia.
Is it really?
I don't know. I made that up.
I think people should call in. I don't know where they call, though.
If you know us, you can text us.
I remember that game. Reading about it. I remember reading about it. Okay, I remember watching it.
Okay. So a good chance for Craik to really perfect their draw weight. Anything in the house, make sure that they are ready to go for the next end. Now, the other reason why Team Hoesli may be interested in getting rid of this end is because it's the 5th end, and so a lot of teams want to have the hammer in the 6th end. So then there's 3 ends left, and they have 2 hammers to 1.
That is correct.
I'm not sure that I 100%. Think that it's that critical because, maybe you could have scored 3 and then you're up 2-1, blank the 6th end.
also interesting too. I mean, a lot of these teams are playing on the tour, so you're playing 8 end games.
Yeah.
If you've played in more over your stint or your career, and there's big strategy difference between a 10 and an 8 end game. But
Yeah.
I would say the majority of games on the that can be played now would be 8 ends. The majority,
so.
not all, obviously,
Yeah.
because we've got the.
I believe the national championships and international championships are the only ones that are 10 end games.
Yeah.
Were the Olympics 8 ends?
That's a good question.
I can't remember. I think they were.
I'm pretty sure they might be. I was going to say the irony of that earlier discussion we had about Kevin Martin was that as much as he won that way and played that kind of game, he was also instrumental, I believe. Someone could fact check this, that when they got together with him and the Howard boys and Madaw to talk about how to make the game more engaging and came up with the 4-rock rule in the first place. Kevin Martin was part of that subcommittee.
And certainly was extremely successful as a skip after the free guard zone came in.
Absolutely.
I believe with Dan Hebert and Mark Kennedy as his front end and John Morris as his vice when they won the Olympic gold in 2010.
As with any sport that we all love, and I think that you and I both know we're quite enamored with this sport over many, many years. It's gone through quite an evolution, as all sports do.
Certainly, I first curled with a rink rat that I swept with.
Oh, like the broom?
The Wappa Wappa broom, the blue Wappa Wappa broom. And I had a hair broom that I believe is still hanging in my parents' basement that says Sweep Jessie Sweep written on it. Actually, my sister might have that broom at home.
For those that don't know, Lisa is a diehard Saskatchewan fan. Well, pretty straightforward game. Pardon me, pretty straightforward end.
Would you like a fun random fact about curling in Saskatchewan, Nancy?
Absolutely. I couldn't ask for more. I gave you that segue. I was waiting for you to pick it up.
So potash mining is a significant industry in Saskatchewan. And when they drilled some of the original potash mines, they had to go through a layer of water. And the easiest way to do that was to freeze it, and so that you don't have the seepage into the potash mine. So they had hundreds and hundreds of ice plants that the Potash Corporation used to drill this mine. And then those were distributed all around the province afterwards for ice rinks, both curling and hockey rinks. So, which is why every teeny tiny town in Saskatchewan has a curling rink.
Nice.
2-sheeters, 3-sheeters.
Lots of 2-sheeters.
Yeah. All in those distinctive Quonset huts.
Yeah, they're really warm in the winter, I hear.
Oh, yes.
Nothing better than a 2-sheeter in rural Saskatchewan to warm your blood.
I wear socks when I play in those rinks.
What rocks are we on now for this end?
I believe we are on Skips Rocks.
Skips Rocks, I think.
We didn't turn the players on here because, we're on Skips Rocks.
Yeah.
Really, they're just going up and down the sheet here. Now we're just hitting and hitting.
Any skip will tell you if you're going to enter into this kind of game or this time of end, pardon me, you got it. You can't miss a shot.
Cannot miss a shot. All right. Not only is that Skips Rocks, that is the last Skips Rocks. So we will come back for what I'm sure will be a much more engaging sixth end. And we will now take you to some commercials from our sponsors.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
When it comes to the game we love, having the right gear makes all the difference.
Gold Line's new curling shoes and brooms are a game changer.
The shoes, unbelievably comfortable.
And the brooms, lightweight and effective, giving you control on every sweep.
When I step onto the ice, I'm not just prepared, I look sharp.
Have you seen these shoes? They are a game changer.
And the brooms, light as a feather.
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
And is the choice of champions.
Okay, welcome back to the 6th end of the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard, live from High Park Club. And a shout out to all of our sponsors, the Stu Sales Realty team, led by Stu and Jenny Sankey, Kloss Concepts Electrical, Carl Kloss, Tommy Gunn's Original Barbershop, sponsored by Patrick Morris, and Keith Joel Mortgage Brokers, sponsored by Keith Joel. So thank you to all our sponsors that make this event happen, and to get such world-class curlers here is very exciting. So looks like we're setting up for more interesting and traditional end by Team Craik without the hammer, coming around on the center line. So they're trying to set up for a steal, and it appears as though Team Hoesli is... they're going to come around and sit on top of that yellow. So some play up the middle, which usually will end up being a little bit of a nice run back at some point in time, and we'll see some granite smash. Okay, working hard to get this by. It's curling, really curling. So you'll see the Scottish skip try and move that off the center line. So, but because that has not been knocked off the center line, it is still a legal play. So while that rock was on the center line and you can't take it out of play, you just can't take it off the center line. So again, yellow's going to come around and sit 2 behind not quite overlapping guards.
Top it!
Top 4.
Clean! Light good!
Oh,
Top it! Clean!
some hand motions from the skip saying sweet. Sometimes it gets pretty noisy out there, Nancy, and so you have to take a look up at the skip because... Oh, nice. Get it there. Okay, they got it there for a biter.
15. Yeah, I think it picked.
I think it just did something they weren't expecting.
Yeah.
He said it.
He said it picked, yeah. All right.
Yeah, it can get very noisy out there. They saw in any competition.
It's okay, Malena.
And when it comes off and you're the only sheet left on there and you can see everybody behind the glass watching you, it gets deathly quiet. Looks like we're playing a run back or just a peel on these rocks. I didn't hear the call.
It's a tricky run back.
You're saying the rock's a bit light, minimum?
It's definitely not a peel.
No, we're...
Got a curl.
Okay. Clear out the center line.
Yeah, I don't think he was going around.
No.
I changed my mind on that. For anyone that's listening and thinks those girls don't know what they're talking about.
What are you calling in this situation, Nance?
Me?
You're trying to steal your yellow.
I'm putting more in play.
Yeah, me too.
Not going up front.
Oh, that's a nice. I think I'd just be calling it number 2 guard. But they're saying let's hit that. You don't want to group all your yellows together too much.
Well, I don't think they like what that blue could do. So
yeah, that's a dangerous rock.
Yeah, so you get your yellow in there,
yeah,
and you get your blue just not well lined up.
Yeah. I think that's the dangerous rock. Those 2 on the super dry Asahi.
It's calling them down.
Oh, here we go.
But you're right. That's also a good way to look at it. What can hurt you? Let's listen.
Let's turn this off and listen into what they're talking about.
I think they're them playing a double peel. Yeah. And then we're either straight guarding for our lives, or we're probably going to have to play something like this, which, again, I don't hate. No, I don't like that just now.
Stuff what, bro? Onto the yellow now. Yeah, like that double run.
I'm just wondering right now, like, do we ever just guard? Is that crazy? Just realistically, if we're going here, they're probably playing this. It might end up taking off some of this stuff as well with it.
We guard and then make the triple.
I'm not saying this is a wrong shot. I'm wondering if there's a better option.
We guard, they make the triple. We probably then knows.
For a bundle.
You have to come round, you got to run.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
The worst we lose is 2.
So they landed on a guard. Quasi.
Oh, I think they're
no.
Or they're coming down to the blue, or they're hitting the blue. I think they're hitting the blue and rolling over.
Okay. Back to original plan.
Yeah. But I really like that conversation. You know, it's like there's no wrong shot or no right shot. It's
Always
really
depends
what
what you want to
play.
leave your opponent, right? Was what they talked about. What you leave your opponent. What your opponent, you know. I had a coach once tell me. Play your team, play your ice, play your opponent.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You've never told me that before.
No. There you go.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Curl. 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 Curl.
All right.
Yeah.
Called and made.
Called and made.
Okay. Sorry.
I think it rolled just a tad more than they wanted.
I think so, yeah. I think they wanted a bit more separation.
Yeah.
So now they've got and wanted to guard that one in the house a bit more. So Skipper put up his hand and said, sorry, that's on me. I called that wrong.
Yeah.
You guys did what you were told, which is really important for
Skips are so humble, aren't they?
They are. Well, no, you gotta let people know that
they did it right. That was authentic.
Yeah. So now blue can hit and roll behind cover. So yeah, let's see. Make sure they roll behind there. And
I don't think they're going to
no,
stick,
I don't
though.
think so.
Yeah.
Oh dear. They didn't stick and they didn't get the opponent's rock out. So just a little narrow on that. So I like this now. We're going to tap ours, tap the yellow back and roll under cover. So if you roll the shooter under the blues, I think, Nancy, then that sort of eliminates what your opposition can do with the blue rocks.
Yeah, now it's about what you leave them for sure.
Yeah.
Coming across, I think, is best.
Really good. Oh, wait.
14, yeah? 14.
I just think it's got to be a little unnerving when you're standing in the house by yourself and the other 3 players are conversing amongst themselves.
Are they jiggling these a bit, Lisa? Is that what they're?
I think so. I think they said they wanted to cross the face. I don't think they're coming across the face, but
They're going to use that.
Hard.
Hit
Whoa,
it.
whoa, 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 whoa.
There we go.
Okay. Not bad.
That's not bad. Good weight. Really good
Yeah,
weight.
really nice weight. Easy weight, controllable.
Mm-hmm.
So the more weight you throw, the harder it is for the sweepers to do anything with.
Trek is net voorbij.
Stay achter daar. Heel.
All right, we're going to throw peel at these yellows. So you'll see they're given absolutely no ice.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
10.
nice shot.
Right.
Okay,
Well played.
very nice.
Which is why he just got on
Yeah.
the opposition there. Just
Oh, here we got a replay. Some good.
well thrown. Single digit for Shirley's.
Yeah.
Just missed if you see on your screen. Beautiful double on sheet 3 as well, all at the same time.
Okay, so now we're coming around all of those.
I think they need to go
Line's
hard on
good. I
that.
think they need to go hard for speed, but hard for line, hard for everything.
Hard, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh, just light. That picked again.
Same rock?
No, because
No,
it was.
Maar 8 voor is probeer spesot. Op kan vol 8.
Well,
which
gives yellow a little breathing room again.
Blue.
Sorry, pardon me.
So now blue's going to come around. That's ideal. Those staggered guards can't run them back. There's some space between them, so.
Linie goed. Goed nach. Twee blad zit. Veel blad. Linie goed. Onhang niet. Linie goed plat. Linie is super.
Basically doing the same shot the yellow just threw.
Tried, yeah.
Veilig. Veilig. Oh, whoa. Linie goed.
Different result.
Yep. Push. Yep. Split.
Nice throw.
Nice.
Really nice. Okay. I think yellow's going to come down and.
I think that's good. They took it here last. Yeah, that's okay. I'm happy with that.
Just talking about the difference in ice that one threw over the other there.
Yeah.
Very different results, but I think that they might have believed it was some type of a pick.
Yep.
And they did say they took less.
Or too much ice.
So interesting. It is tough to always ice off of your opponent's rocks.
Yeah.
You can use that as a guide, but generally releases. It's one of the reasons why skipping is so critical and why the skip has to understand all of the players' releases. Players at this level probably work really hard to have similar releases, but
I'd say Team Holman does that the best.
They do.
Did you? I like just picking up what you're putting down there.
Yeah.
Team Holman does that the best.
Certainly at club curling, you're sure not getting the same release being thrown at you every. So the club skips, kudos to all of them for knowing our releases. Real nice shot here. Come in, little separation. Makes it almost impossible for blue to take that yellow out without losing their own blue as well, because it's. Oh, we're on a replay here. Nice, well managed, nice team shot there.
Good shots.
Professional teams will make their new member to a team assimilate.
And if you've been watching the curling news and seen the departure of EJ Harnden from Team Gushu, there is some speculation that EJ had a hard time adapting to the new release.
Do we know
But
who they're picking up?
We don't. There's a lot of speculation out there. But Adam Casey, I think, was on their bench for the last slam. I believe Brendan Botcher's name's been thrown around.
Thought he wasn't coming back immediately.
I have a hard time seeing, in my opinion, I have a hard time seeing Gushu give up that kind of sweeping strength that he's used to.
And he needs it, right? Because he's not overthrowing the rocks these days ever since he had his back surgery, right? I mean, he's still one of the best.
Oh, he could still throw.
He could still throw heat, trust me.
But
he likes having.
Why would you give?
You
that
don't
up?
have to.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so they're sweeping to curl this to hopefully to get
to the face of that.
At least to the face, if not inside.
And they're doing a good job, Lise. They're doing a really good job. Look at some movement on it.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Does it look like a wrap on sheet 3?
Sheet 3 is a wrap. We do not know.
My bad. Sorry. The internet went down on that other
Okay.
laptop.
Which is interesting because it was tied after 5.
Yeah, it just seemed odd. Let me go to another form of technology here on a different device, Lisa.
Okay, so let's take a listen into what Team Craik is discussing here.
Yeah.
I like the guard.
Yeah, halfway with the ice.
You don't mind giving up one?
James. We are going pretty long. We're giving Blair there for center line tight.
Okay. So Team Craik throwing up the guard to protect their shot stone. You want this to be about halfway, anywhere on the center line, I think.
Okay. Where? Hard. Hard. Hard.
I don't want this to overcurl.
What the fuck happened to that?
Right about the same spot that they've been having trouble with, don't you
Yeah.
think?
I would have seen, you'd
wasn't
think
that
they
light, though.
front ended be cleaning that up a bit more. Let's turn those mics down while they talk about what happened on their sheet. So now blue has, so there's no hit on the blue. So it looks as though Hoesli is drawing for one. And we think there might be a little fudgy spot right up in front of the hog line on the left-hand side of the street.
Just in front of that logo, that ARCA logo, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's where there's been a bit of a trouble spot. Could be rock. You never know. Certainly not.
Yeah, 3 rocks though. And those yellow rocks, the yellow rocks seem to be okay.
This doesn't look like it's going to be short, Lisa.
No, it does not. Lots of rotation. It looks a little hot. So you'll see the vise get in there. No, it's going to come down nice.
It's going to go right on Mr. Sell's nose.
Stu's nose.
Stu's nose.
All
and
right.
I know his last name.
So we are tied after 6 ends. And we will be right back to take you to the last 2 ends of this game. So now a word from our sponsors.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
Hi, I'm Carl Kloss and I'm the owner of Kloss Concepts. We're an electrical contractor operating in the GTA and Muskoka areas. Kloss Concepts is the proud title sponsor of the Toronto Tankard Series. We would like to wish everybody good luck and happy curling.
What does a super dry taste like? Let me show you. It's tradition reimagined. Refreshing. Old, yet new. I'm one of a kind. Also, it's super dry. Asahi Super Dry. Beyond expected.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Whoa. Running like you're really heavy. 13-8. Okay. Okay.
Okay, welcome back. A couple updates from the other 2 men's C elimination games. Team Jeong from Korea took 5 in the 6th end to eliminate Team Jaden King from Ontario. And on sheet 5, Sam Moybrook from Ontario took won the game 9-2 over Mark Keane. So thank those 2 teams for playing and hope they get home for both from Ontario, so maybe they'll get home for some turkey tonight. And the two women's games that are on the sheet, a B qualifier and a C elimination, we have Team Inglis has just taken a 1-point lead. So Team Carly Howard has the hammer coming home. And on sheet 1, we have a tie game, but I think they haven't put the score up in a couple ends, so we're not quite sure what's going on. That's between Chelsea Brandwood and Shelley Hardy.
The first two teams here, those are both Ontario teams, are they not?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Har inne auf backline oder so. Har inne. Backline. Wenn es round connected, dann ist alles weg. Sicher das Beste auch kommen.
Wie schnell?
Backline, hinten 12 back. Backline bis fast auch.
Okay.
Ich finde es gut, sie ist ja.
Setting up here in the 7th end. Tie game. 2 blank ends. You don't see a lot of blank ends in club curling a lot of the time. I remember the first end I ever blanked being very excited about it.
Did you do it purposely, though?
I did.
Just
I
check.
did. I was skipping on a Friday night, and I blanked an end on purpose. Curling this rock to knock that yellow back. And behind the tee line. Really nice shot. Well swept.
Well swept.
Nice stuff.
Still leave the center guard is the.
So yellow has hammer, and they've got one rock sitting behind the tee line. And
like this.
An opponent's rock on the center line. So
across it.
Thinking they want to cross the face. Get rid of that yellow.
So come up.
Yeah. I think it'll curl a bit, is what they're saying. Go for that to curl, because they want to knock it back into those blues. This is going to be a nice shot. Those things. There we go. Better than it was. We've got a corner guard.
There'll be a little more aggressive approach to this end.
Oh, I think so.
In the second last end. So.
Speed is good. Speed is good.
Looking for a little tap here on those blues.
Zwei. Gott, zwei. Zwei. Zwei Bills. Zwei. Schon besser. Fast 3.
Coming down nice. This is always tense when you're, they're guarding here. Okay. There you go. Nice rock.
Perfect line. Yep.
Yep. Lined right up. So Team Craik is again going to attempt to get rid of some blues.
At least 2 of them, Lisa.
At least 2. The other one a blank here. Take the hammer home, or you're going to score 2.
Really trying to hold that rock.
Yeah. Nice shot. 2 out of play.
Nice.
We got 3 yellow rocks in play. So, what are you thinking here? That yellow is wide open there, but I think it's behind the tee, and if you hit it, you're going to be basically on tee or behind it. Oh, we're going to have a little confidence.
So wenn wir da gehen und nur connected schon.
Not sure that serves them any.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they get from that.
Do that. Yeah.
Force is gut jetzt.
And there's no real easy draw onto that yellow rock at
Das
the
ist
back
da
there.
jetzt. Das sehe ich ein bisschen im Nachteil bei dem. Man kann das auch gut chasen. Ist aber gar nicht da. Ja, ich sehe das. Mein Instinkt ist das, aber er kann es halt chasen und nachher ist er
So yeah, they're talking about are they going to chase or are they going to tap that yellow back? Yes, yellow has the hammer. So blue's really trying to see what they can do to force yellow to at least take one. So, because then you always want to assume that you can score 2 when you have the hammer. So if you force them to 1, you take 2, you win the game.
Or certainly seeing people from a last rock advantage. I mean, I know there's all sorts of data out there that says depends on who you play, but
yeah,
people are still favoring it. People are still favoring it, and they'll go to a lot of trouble to manipulate
make sure that they have
it.
Yeah. Yeah, and for every one statistic, every one team that wins without the hammer, there's probably, you know, it's all personal preference as to what you want to do.
It used to be like, I'm making these stats up, but it used to be, 80% would win with the hammer.
Yeah.
Now it's almost like a 60-40 split right now when you see it, when they share the stats with you and you're watching a national.
Yeah. You know, Anderson family rule is if you're going to make something up, just sound confident.
That's right.
Make sure that somebody feels bad if they have to question you about it.
Confidence sells.
Confidence sells.
Especially when you're fabricating or embellishing, as we say in my family.
I believe.
Yep.
That's a nice shot.
There we go. That's a real nice shot. Real nice shot. So yeah, but it is a little bit open, right? Like you got half a rock. You can see half a rock there.
Do you think they take it on?
I think they are taking it on.
Take it on.
Oh, they're running it back.
It.
Oof. Run backs are not my favorite. But I'm going to guess that even though these young men are about at least more than 10 years younger than me, they've probably thrown more rocks.
That just moved a lot.
That really curled.
Not quite what they wanted.
No. So yeah, Team Hoesli's going to pile another one in there. It's not a bad strategy.
Nope.
Or a guard. That's not a lot of weight.
What would you do? Would you guard it or go in on it?
I'm hitting that yellow out of there.
Oh.
Keep going.
They decided to long guard.
Called and made. That's
and if you get it close enough to center to give the long guard, you could, well, the yellow's still there if you want it.
So yeah, blue sitting 2. 7th end. Long enough guard. It looks like they're going to come with some soft weight.
I don't think they're running this one.
Yeah. 3 tight games left here. And a lot of conferencing and chatting.
I'm sure there's a lot of coaches, couch coaches at home that are thinking of 2 different ways to play the shot we're watching right here.
My friend Maureen and I went to football games with our fathers and her brother for many years. That's really curling.
Making its way to center line.
And it's going to be on the blue.
Not
well,
in a good way.
Shoot, that guard did its job.
Yeah.
Go.
That's tough. Yeah, get it out of play. So we used to go to football games with our fathers and my friend Maureen's brother.
Okay.
And the 3 of them sat behind us, and we often commented that they were the 3 smartest men in the stadium. You can interpret sarcasm there if you want, but a little bit of coaching.
I don't think I had the right wording, coaching, isn't it? What do you call it?
Coaching.
Coach, yeah. Or don't they call it a couch quarterback or something? I was trying to think of what the football term is when you're calling the game from home.
Sideline quarterback?
I
cut myself off from that shot. The guard, and then to be fair, I've got the angle on for
All right, another guard coming from Team Hoesli. Looking good. A steal of 2 here. Steal of 2 would
They've made some
make
good
it.
guards so far.
Yep. We're certainly not having the same troubles with rocks coming up late.
That would be the 4th guard we've put
That's
on those
beauty.
2 blues.
Yep, that's a really nice shot. So try for the run back again. Hopefully lose at least 2 of those blues.
Intern hair low.
Hair low.
And this would be our 3rd run back.
Yes. 3rd time's a charm, they say.
I can only hope. Oh, I think they just overcurled the last time they threw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see what they do this time.
Whoa.
Not taking much more ice.
Go! 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 Go!
Okay, got rid of 2 of them. Nice shot. That. And now it's your rock out. It's your guard out in front.
Ja.
We're happy with that.
Sen är vi dus weg. Alltså zo. En het een gratis score. Ja. Ja, dat is voor is dus eigenlijk net slecht. Dat lijkt me. Oh, de stilsleper.
Okay.
Ja, ja. Also das kannst du auch peelen. Nee, dat is net kant.
Oh.
Dat is theoretisch da.
Oh, there's a replay. We're not paying attention to our monitors here. We're looking at this to try and understand what would you do in this situation, Nancy?
Yeah.
You take that yellow out, you're sitting 2, but oh, you've got another blue biter on the side, so
Gotta watch that one.
the force is on for sure.
Yeah.
So you just make sure that your opponent doesn't get. You'd like to force to 1 or steal is even better. So looks like they're taking that yellow out.
Looks like they're gonna hit.
Fair bit of weight, I think, also.
Not expecting a lot of curl.
Okay. That's the skip without the hammer's last rock.
Not
Trying to take out that yellow. No.
I don't think he has a lot of choice.
Clean.
Okay.
So, yep.
Line looks
Yep.
good.
The line looks real good.
Looks really good. Keep,
Oh, yep.
keep it
Hard to
straight,
not.
Keep it straight.
Last
keep
thing
it
you want to
straight.
do is hit your
Keep
own
it
rock.
straight, keep
Oh,
it straight.
there we
that
go.
was
Nice shot.
perfection.
Yeah, nice shot.
That's a hard shot.
Okay, that was a very hard shot.
Well executed hard shot.
Yeah, it'd certainly be. I would be
That
scared
was a
of
centimeter from hitting the blue.
from hitting the blue, and then that is disaster. All right.
And hard coming
Yeah.
outside in.
Okay, so I think you can hit these. You just need to hit one, or you need to hit them both. I think you need to hit them both. Which one of these rocks do you hit first, Nats?
As soon as they move out of the way, I'll tell you.
And shift it across just a hair. That's killer.
Yeah, that is killer.
I don't see anything else.
I don't know how you get to the one that's at the top.
Yeah, it's hard.
And
lose them both.
Yeah.
Do you?
I'm just thinking, like, if we go for this appeal, there's a chance we can score
You're
one.
giving them two.
If I do
so,
kick
yeah.
it and spin off, very good chance we still just lose one.
Exactly. I think you lose one and
Go for the
giving up
good shot that puts us in the best outcome.
So you're trying to get both of these, concede 1 point.
I think they've given up on going for 2.
Yeah. Well, there's.
You like this?
Sent the front end back, and then they're still. Yeah. Do you like this? Got to buy in.
Hit and stick.
I think they're hitting and rolling out, and conceding 1.
Because if they stick, they're not.
If they stick, they're getting 1. But I think they're sort of
shoot for nose.
Oh, for nose.
For nose, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, hit
Yeah.
and stick for 1.
Stick.
Yep, hard. Gotta go. Off the line. Hard! Hard! Yes!
Yep, nice sweep. Oh. All right, that looks like a steal of one to me.
I think so.
Oh, couldn't be any closer.
Yeah, all right. It's a game of centimeters, Nancy, a game of centimeters.
That just curled a lot.
All right. So I don't think we're having a replay, and we will take you to a commercial from our sponsors.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. And all you fans and all you curling teams who are staying in the area, come up to Petty Fine Foods. Lots of great prepared food. You just throw in the oven, cook, eat, and go. And if you show your map card to Stefo, you're going to get
a free espresso and a complimentary cannoli on the house.
free. Free. So come on up.
4-letter magic word.
I've stood at the pinnacle of curling and battled in the most intense games.
Out on the ice, there's no room for compromise.
And when the pressure's on, every millimeter counts.
It's not just a game.
It's about maximizing performance.
Pushing limits.
Seizing victory.
When victory hangs in the balance,
I know what I'm relying on.
it's a gold line.
It's a gold line.
It's a gold line.
And it's the choice of champions.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with two of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Wat gaat joinen?
Vet, ja.
Korte shot. Easy.
Ringen, oké, voor de 4.
Blijf niet weer erop zetten.
Heel plat.
Zie. En plat.
Ringen gewoon doorgeven, voor de 4.
Den är okej. 4-3, akkurat. Ja. Kall. Good.
Nice.
Good job.
5.
Hold deep. Keep that nice. Hold deep, keep that.
Okay, Team Craik coming in to sit on top of that rock top 4.
Get that to center for sure.
Yeah, sweep that to center. Little bump.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, they came up light on that line a few times in the last end they played this direction. So it looks like the lead might have given that just a little bit more oomph.
I think there's been more play on that side of the sheet.
I think so, yeah.
What side's your favorite, Lisa?
Sweeping or throwing?
Throwing.
Wow, I don't want to give anything away to our competition who are probably watching this. But I do like me an intern.
You do like an intern.
And you?
Well, you know me, I don't know the difference between in and out turn.
12 av. Den går. 12. Den går. Nå länge.
12 av.
I'm turn agnostic.
Easy. I bounce.
I know you like one more than the other. You just can't describe it.
That's very true. I like one more than the other if I have to show some
heat.
Some heat.
Okay, nice little tap there from Team Hoesli.
So we've got a rock on Stu's face.
Right on the chin?
Right on the chin. I guess Stu can take it on the chin, we could say.
Stu can definitely take it on the chin.
Tell me a little bit about your relationship with Stu.
Well, I've known Stu for a very long time. bought my house from Stu.
Nice.
And, at first I didn't know him that well until I
I
started
think we
working
kind
with
of
him.
have to.
And his
Yeah, but
advice
they're
was
lined up so
impeccable.
that we can't really get
And
there.
knows a lot and certainly
Stop
guided us in the right direction to the house that we really love.
I hear the best way to get to know Stu is to buy him a Chardonnay.
A Chardonnay. Is there, and I think at the High Park Club, if you want a decent pour, you ask for a Stu size.
A Stu size
Get it
Chardonnay.
under.
Haven't seen Stu
Yeah,
here.
under.
Might have had a Chardonnay last night.
I'm sure he'll be out and about.
And they just ripped that.
So every shot now counts. This is do or die in.
This is do or die.
Would you like that?
They seem to have a little conversation about what they want to do.
Yeah.
Try the bump then. The bump.
Try the bump.
14.
Yeah, and this is where it gets tricky because, we saw in the sixth end, there was some few rocks coming up lighter than Team Craik had expected. And
well,
the front end's got to adjust to make sure that they understand the path. What's been where.
15 off.
This is awful tight to that guard. Bit more than 14 seconds.
You're going to get a little more in the
Come on,
bump.
back it.
There we go. There we go. Curl, curl, curl. No, geez, that came down real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't think it was tight.
Oh, well, there we
That
go.
was good. But I'm on this side, and you're on that side.
Oh, yes. Well, the building being over 100 years old, the windows aren't necessarily lined up perfectly.
No, they're not.
Dat is geen flop, dus einfach wenn das
schwer,
macht,
schwierig.
ist cool.
Das ist ja scheiße, ja.
Im Flop, das ist gut. Das
So
ist
here we're
Ja.
Von dem her will ich
6 rocks left on each, no, 5 rocks left
Schaut,
on
wenn
each
er das
side.
connected.
Talking about the
Ja.
run back.
I think that run back's there, isn't it? All
Nur
day?
freeze, ja.
Yeah, I like that run back.
Me too.
Schon wieder, ne? Ich
You
sehe, das
hit that
Station
straight
Nummer
back,
2.
you
Ja.
lose 1 yellow, you flop over.
Ziel ist das.
You got to be thinking, I'm
Yeah.
sort of looking at 1 or 2 shots, but they got to be thinking
Yeah.
5 or 6 shots ahead.
At least 5, Lisa.
At least 5.
6 is how big the shot's going to be.
All right. It's like they're tapping the yellow out or just coming to sit right on top of that yellow. I'd say right now either team's in.
It's either anybody's game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Here comes the.
You see?
Line. Ringe gut.
It's a great time
Then you go
to
ahead.
throw in one of my dad's favorite
Achtung.
sayings. I'd rather see somebody
Is
win
it?
it than somebody lose it.
Oh,
Yes, absolutely.
clean. Yep.
Nothing worse
Yep.
than being the wrong one
Yep.
on the wrong side of that. Okay, a little bump back of that yellow.
Halt!
Flop under.
Bitte.
Okay.
Wait.
I'd say I thought it was pretty even before, but blue's looking in tough here. Yellow's looking in tough here. If we're going to go back to sayings of our fathers and
Between a
grandfathers.
quarter and a third. Okay. Yeah.
Hoping to get 2 here. So hit a third of this rock. Oh no, we can see a third of the rock.
Well, it's probably the fastest thing they've thrown down here.
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, okay. Better than it was.
Better than it was.
Better than it was.
That had some heat.
Yeah. That might be what we call parking lot weight, Nancy.
But accurate.
But accurate. When I throw parking lot weight,
It's like a 360 drive, but in the fairway. As opposed to 360 in the bush.
How many golf games do you think you have left this year, Nancy?
I had 2 nice ones in the last 2 days. I'm hoping for 2 more weeks. I think we're closing around early November, I hear.
Maar dat heb ik tappet.
Moest vast, ja. Alles wat staan is, speel je niet of.
But you know, at
Look at
High
those.
Park we start so early, which you know is near and dear to my heart.
You really enjoy curling in
I
September,
love
don't you,
curling in
Nancy?
September. There's nothing I like more.
Our Chris Way
and I are talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Chris gets a lot of abuse
Zo
from
natural.
start when the season starts. But you know, you throw those rocks in September, you're throwing well by November.
You can only hope.
How many weeks do we say? It's only the
Never
6th
feel.
week of curling. Don't expect me to make all my shots. When does that run out?
It's like April golf. When does it run out? Well, we need to get better soon.
Mooi schillen, zeker. Ik ga er alles recht over.
Okay, let's pay attention.
Let's pay attention. This is the 8th end. Very important.
Hit that. So it looks like they're saying let's hit that yellow out, which never a bad idea to remove your opponent's rocks from play. Especially when you have ham. Oh, you don't have hammer. So you do definitely want some rocks in play. I like that draw, but I guess you get there from the left-hand side.
Ja.
Throwing a
Snel maar een triple.
out turn if you're a righty.
Enig spot. Okay.
I think you're coming in.
Oh. Yeah, you're coming in.
You're coming in regardless.
Looks like someone from your front end isn't quite convinced, but
those front ends, eh?
Yeah. Or at least is the front end supposed to have an opinion, Nancy?
Well, you know, yes, they are. Yes, they are. It's
when requested. Otherwise,
they can always have an opinion on the other side of the hog line.
Like I say, I'm just here. I'm just the muscle. You're the brains of the operation. Brenda's the brains of the operation. I have been known to yell down the ice before, though. Like they're coming in. I don't know if they're playing the rub on that.
No, you gotta keep it out there.
T-line weight.
Gotta keep it out there.
You don't want to hit that yellow.
Keep it out.
They're calling curl. Front end doesn't seem like they're. Oh, there we go. Hard curl.
That is
Little
a
rub.
lovely
Beautiful
executed
shot.
team shot.
Nice shot.
Well done. And that's a lot
Very nice.
harder than it looked. Yes. There's a lot of navigating.
Yeah.
That's harder shot than it looked.
Oh,
Well
here's the
played.
here's the replay.
This is where I'm yelling, keep it out, so that we don't lose it too soon. 'Cause it's going to curl on its own, as Kevin says. Let the ice do something.
Yeah. Oh, I
Nice
thought they
shot.
might have needed a rub, but they sure did not. Very nice shot. Okay, looks like we're hitting, hit and roll, maybe.
Yes.
It's got to hit, and that's curling.
Nope, they're trying to hit the ones on the 4-foot. Still curling. Hard. Don't be on your yellow. Go hard. They're on their yellow. Okay. What do you do here, Nancy? If you're blue, I think I'm sinking another one in there.
Yep.
Or the hit and roll. I like that too.
I think if you have one more in there, there's no way that
Yellow's getting two.
yellow's getting two. So.
Yeah, worst case scenario if you're
And remove what hurts you, which is
which is that yellow because they
hit
can
that
use
roll
that.
in, and I don't think they can. No way you're getting two.
I think we're going to have a bit more parking lot weight coming at us.
They'd make. They'd probably shake.
Oh, you know when you mutter, people can still hear us.
I know.
Yep.
But I'm a good mutterer.
You are indeed.
Yep.
This is nice. Oh, this is going to be a nice shot. Real nice. Nice shot. Beauty. Okay. And Craig's got to move some granite here.
Så ik stel alles. Ja, zelf nog. Shit.
Okay.
3 should go.
Ja, dat ben alles, ne? Ga niet.
How much?
Nee, 54.
They got 3 rocks left. Team Craig to set themselves up to at least score 1 and force an extra, and they can bring that yellow on the
that delays your
12 in
Guinness
play. Does delay my Guinness.
Delays your Guinness.
I might have a Peroni.
Careful
actually.
what you wish for, Lise.
That should be. Yeah, it's gonna move something around. All right, there we go.
Paul, now that's
Three
a
rocks.
shot.
Great shot. Creating some nice shots back and forth here. We're gonna have a replay on that one. That was coming with some heat. Here we go with the replay. I think I gotta stop saying that was coming with some heat.
Dat was niet ervan.
Well thrown.
Very
Dat
well
was
thrown.
ja. Aan de aanvang zijn daar ook gespeeld.
Excellent line call.
Game changer.
Yep.
Mind you, they were clustered. That
There was,
other
yeah, it was
blue
there.
shot
Yeah.
needed to be not so tight. In
Well,
hindsight, because it's
yeah.
easy to have call hindsight.
You know, it's interesting. I always hear when Russ Howard talks about, oh, you never see that shot in a curling club. But maybe, you know, we got some lively rocks here. I think if we were on TV with those rocks, there'd have been nothing left. So the rocks
Yeah,
are
that's
different.
Yeah.
And our rocks are well used. I believe these rocks are about 17 years old.
Are they really that old?
Yeah, they were brand new when I started curling here, which I think was in 2007.
Den är gut. Länge gut. Den är fast. Den är super. Vi får dran. Achtung.
I wonder if we're going to have to
Is
come
it
up with
no
new
longer-
stories if we're commentating the
Let's
next
blotz
game
it.
too.
Den är good.
We'll have multiple listeners. We'll be like those people that like our
So as
grandfathers.
opposed to 3, there'll be 6.
Be like our grandfathers tell the same
oh.
story over and over again.
Session.
All right, Shin. I know that word. That means real nice.
Super.
Excellent. So, Skip's first. The hammer. Looks like they're doing two things. Tap back. And hit and roll under. I don't like the hit and roll under. So the two things. Let's see what they're saying.
It's 13 or 12.
13,
13.
Yep.
So back house weight, I think they're throwing here. Back house. Nope, taking a little more ice. All right, third last rock of this end.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
Oh, got to keep it off that blue.
Hard. Hard.
Both the front end. Oh,
hard.
Hard to get by. Hard to get by.
Keep going.
Hard to get by.
Hard.
No, you're not by. Yeah, they've been caught a few times with coming up light in this direction.
Yeah, he threw it well. It was just underthrown.
13-7.
13-7. So yeah, they were saying 12 or 13. So a little light.
Yep. This late in the game, it's going to go.
So, oh, sorry, we should.
That's voor hij nou onderwijs.
En dat we daar
That's
zijn.
what they're saying.
Ja.
Het lijkt me droom even daar gaan.
Ja. Zijn ze hem extra geleden,
Come around the blue corner that's still out there. It appears to be one of the shots. It's up for debate.
Yeah, they probably figure out what you want to leave the other skip, right?
Yeah. They're sitting 3 and they're fairly well spread out. It's real tough for yellow to get
Give me dat daar.
2. So I think at this stage of the game,
Oh, do you want to play an extra end or what do you want to do?
I want to win the game, Nancy.
There you go.
I like winning games.
Then that's what he's playing for.
I mean, I'm not a sore loser, but I do enjoy winning.
I don't think we step on the ice without that in mind, do we?
Never have.
Excellent. Probably why we're teammates.
Probably why.
Also dat gaan er niet maken, wees. Ja, stimmt schon. Je nachdem met een triple.
It's not many people that make the cut to be teammates with you, are there?
Oh, that's harsh.
Wie doet dat? Je moet vastkrapen voor dat. Eigenlijk. Dat is ergens voor je, is niet ganz einfach.
Okay.
Ik vind hij gewoon niet slim, maar ik weet de staat
So this is about the time. I know this is an important shot for some money on the line and play much fewer games if you get through this. But if I'm the front end of the opposing team, I start to time how long it takes to make their decisions.
Well, speaking of old sayings from old people.
That's great. Yeah.
What you got? Anybody now would say that has a parent that's old and curled all the time would be. There's only 2 shots in curling. It shouldn't take this long to decide.
Okay, ja. Also dat staat de gleiche effect wie das da. Ja,
I'll throw that one. I'll throw that one out to the memory of my dad.
So at least these guys, you know, these guys are going to make these shots. It's even more frustrating when you play against. Well, I won't say that.
If you play and they take that long to decide and don't make the shot.
Yeah. All right. Looks like they've decided on a what I would call our Wednesday night Skip's favorite kind of guard, which is going to be third shot.
And wait.
So I think they're trying to come top 8 and protect that one on the tee line on the side of the 4-foot. Because that would be, I think, Team Craik's easiest shot for one would be a little hit and roll off of that. So I'm going to take that away.
Goed, easy. Finish, goed. Wat zijn we? Then you go ahead.
They're saying line's good. Line's good. Looks a little hot.
Looks a little hot.
Come down.
It's okay. Well,
no, it's good.
Finish, good.
No, it's going to
Get to
come
the other
nice.
side of center there.
Easy.
And then just.
Not too deep. Not too deep.
Perfect. Nice little finish. Wow, great rock.
Good.
Real nice rock.
Nice.
Okay. So I don't think there's a double. You certainly can't get to the inside of that one on Stu's forehead enough to move that.
No matter what he hits, at least he rolls out.
Yeah.
Or rolls enough that he's not.
No slash because of that blue guard up there. I don't think you can get to the inside of that.
Listen in.
Oh, look at the ice maker out there doing his hard work. It's great between every game. That's
So I was thinking if he hits and just gets enough of a roll that he will sit shot.
Yep. So nice control, probably board weight here with that kind of ice.
I wouldn't throw board, but
what are you throwing?
I don't know. Board seems to be scary to me. I don't know. What is he throwing?
Can't throw too much.
Not with that ice.
No.
Got to get past the guard. Yellow hasn't been lucky on this side.
No, they've had some struggles.
Lane. Whoa. Run.
Clean's what you want to hear is a throw or curl. Oh, got to get off that guard.
You want to curl that hard.
You got Carl. Hard. Whoa. Straight.
Oh. Looks like we're going to an extra end, Nancy.
We are.
Yeah, I want that.
Oof, yeah,
And they
so
want
they're
you to throw
push
back to the
and
glass.
throw back towards us. So pause for a break. We'll be back with the extra.
Hey, curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard at stewcurls.com. Look, after the game, we're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game.
Halfway. 2/3. It's good. It's good though.
Carl, yep. Gotta go, get the line.
Okay, welcome back for an extra end here. That last shot in the 8th end is why the skippers get paid the big bucks.
That's very true. That was an excellent
It's
shot.
a great shot. Calm under pressure. My heart rate gets up just sweeping those. Okay, so Team Craik looks like they're throwing the double centers, hoping for steal. Get caught in this spot again, I think.
Do you think there's any factor that plays into that sheet 2 has the most extra ends?
I don't know. I think it's just people want to
stay on being televised.
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to think. Do you think they know that they're being televised, therefore they want?
Well, all five sheets are streaming, but only this sheet gets the special love of you and me.
Just trying to think,
talking about them.
Maybe that's why they want to stay on the air longer.
That's 2 extra ends in a row on this sheet.
I know.
Ice maker working around them. Okay, so Team Hoesli coming in here for put a second one in under cover,
which we expected them to do.
Yeah.
And they have that weight down pat for the last couple of ends.
Sure do.
Yeah. Okay. Come in here, Les.
Okay, so Team Craik also coming in. Fifth rock of the end. So after this,
Go 4.
Team Hoesli
Go 4.
get to go up there and start feeling some of those cards.
Go 4.
Going top 4.
Top 4. Top 8. Top 8.
Top 8.
Top 8. Top 8.
Hey, nice rock.
Perfect example of communication.
Yes. Nothing worse than when you're standing in the hack yelling, "Where is it?" Or in the house yelling, "Where is it? Where is it?"
Or the reply comes same. It's nice. Curling,
Very nice.
curling,
Really
curling.
nice shot. Move things around.
That's
okay, that's great. So now you got 2 usable yellow rocks.
Bleib liegen einfach. Aber
Ja?
bleib center liegen einfach.
We got left.
Weißt du? Ist ja nicht viel anders.
5 rocks
Zet
left.
winkel nicht genau von da. Ja, vielleicht, aber
Das ist nicht gut.
es ist nicht genau da.
So blue, that's 1 rock yellow back onto the blue, or the
Ist der höher?
drive that yellow back.
Bleib schau irgendwo da liegen.
I think
Ah,
we're
ist das
just looking
so
to move
triple?
things around too.
Das ist ein Triple, ja.
Ah, ja.
Well, you want to get him off that
Dann ist
center
es
line.
gut.
Yeah.
Das ist 3/4 Stein höher
I don't
als
care at
das.
this. I don't think they care
Okay.
at this point if they go out to the wings or
Good.
not. They just need to get him away.
Yeah.
from
Mal
where they
das.
Absolutely.
are without jamming.
Kel. Kel. Whoa. Kel.
So yeah, curl
Cut!
trying to get this,
Cut!
trying to hit at least nose. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wait.
So working hard to get that out of the way.
Ready?
Apparently, my husband just texted us and said that
I got him.
YouTube was frozen, but now it is fixed. So
Excellent.
some of we may be able to reuse a couple of those stories we just told. Some curling outages from our parents and grandparents. Okay, so I think yellow needs to get at least one of these blues out of here now. I don't know if they're going to use their yellow. I think they're going to push their yellow back onto the blue.
Oh.
Set it up so very similar to the last end.
I was going to say it has signs of the last
Yeah.
end, which isn't surprising.
But I'm not expecting a lot of weight coming down here. Nice, gentle little tappity tap tap. Okay. Skips first in the 9th end.
Need to curl that a bit, don't we?
I think that's got a curl.
Gotta curl that a bit.
Yeah, there it comes. There it comes.
Really nice shot.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Okay. So blue still sitting 2. They are sitting 1. But yellow's got some rocks they can work with here.
Schau mega gut, ja.
Kannst du auch, ja.
Ich glaube nicht, dass bei dem in das reingehst. Das ist wahrscheinlich so etwas.
Jetzt bin ich auf, ist ja okay, ja.
Ja. Mir gefällt das. Das ist so ein bisschen... Wenn du runterkommst, gut. Und was
Wenn
ist,
du
wenn du da
bleibst, ist
bleibst?
es scheiße, ja. Ja.
Ist ja scheiße. Was macht er? Er muss das tappen zum Shot sein.
I'm sure they know that'll go if they
Aber-
hit it.
Yeah.
Aber ja,
I
ne?
guess they're wondering where the shooter's going
Kannst schön
to end up.
aber
They're trying to
laufen.
talk.
Muss nicht, ja.
So do you think you hit both of those and the
Option.
shooter rolls
Squirts
on?
forward?
Squirts forward onto the
Ja,
forward?
meine Frage ist, was macht er, wenn wir würden einfach sticken?
I think,
Das
yes,
passiert
that
häufiger.
is what will happen. I think the discussion is about which one do you have to
Ja,
hit
dann
first
bist du
where
der
you
Erste, wenn
shoot
du da irgendwo
to get
reinleitest.
Er muss es
straight
bewegen
back
und das ist
towards
dann
the
halb
other
offen.
one. Yeah.
Das brauchen wir zwar dann nicht, aber...
If we had the drawing board, I could be Russ Howard and just start
Oh,
drawing
was
pictures
gefällt
all
mir.
over.
Kann er das?
I believe
Ja,
that
ist okay.
some other commentators have requested an illustrator for next
Mega
year.
gut, ja.
But this is
And maybe some
Make way,
national
Robert.
broadcast.
Ja, er muss fast Job
Well,
werden.
last I heard, 277 people
That's
were
correct.
listening to us, Nancy.
That's
We may be
nice.
going
Over there.
viral.
Ich finde es gut, ja.
Only if we get a flu.
Out, ja.
All right, I think they've
Nein,
decided.
also, das geht immer.
Fast immer. Ja.
They're talking about if it comes back to actually get a piece of it, right?
Yeah.
Get a piece of that other
Piece
yellow.
of that other yellow.
It'll come through, but what will it do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that rhymes too.
Howdy do.
Howdy do. Excuse me, this is a fun shot.
Yeah. So hitting the left one first, bopping the right one over and coming through.
A success at my level would be to hit just to make the shot without worrying about where the shooter goes. I'd call that a win.
All right, skips first.
Clean. Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Then,
Not what we were expecting, but
No, that's
they
a
hit
different
that.
outcome than I thought, but I don't think it hit it where they wanted to hit.
Well, they
But they
said
seem happy.
clean, so maybe we misunderstood. Let's see what.
Nice.
In hindsight, I like the lay of this better.
Yeah.
So maybe we did misunderstand.
So they're saying either come around
Yeah, probably.
the blue, which is a tough shot. You got to be sitting shot after this, or it's game over.
Yeah, just bump it back to here. Yeah. I think so. Yep.
Okay, so looks like they're tapping this blue out. Oh, no, or they're coming around.
I think coming around at least.
Yeah. And the last rock from Team Craik.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Carl. Carl. Hard. Whoa. Straight. Straight. Hard. Hard.
Oh, that's disappointing. All right, good game all around. Tough to lose in an extra. And thank you for tuning in. We will be back with the next one.
Hey, curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard at stewcurls.com. Look, after the game, we're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And you know what? You are not going to find condos like this in the city anymore. Because when they built these, they built them for living and size. This place is ginormous. It's not these little 800 square foot 2-bedroom, 2-baths where you're jammed into it. Look at the space we have. Look at this gorgeous view we have of the Rosedale Valley Road and the Rosedale Valley. It's beautiful. So check it out. We've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Check out this beautiful den office space. You actually have a dining room where you can have dinner, not a little island here in your bar stool cramped in. Gorgeous large eating kitchen, ton of storage, 2 beautiful bathrooms. Check out this gorgeous parquet floor that has been stained in this beautiful dark stain. That's awesome. And you know what? Don't get me going on location. We are right at Yonge, just south of Bloor. There's Yorkville, there's the TTC. You can go up to Summerhill Market. You can head downtown to the East Center, Dundas Square. You can go down Rosedale Valley Road and get to Cabbagetown and get to the Bayview Extension and get onto the DVP. It's such a great, great, great location. So look, go to StuSells.ca. see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard at StuCurls.com. Look, after the game, we're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game. Hey Stu Sells Team's followers, I am just finishing my coffee out here on this balcony of our brand new listing. Now look, I keep saying it. I'm going to say it again. The Bank of Canada is cutting interest rates. It is going to turn back to a seller's market. So you got to get in. And we are in this amazing condo that you can get into the market. We're $600,000. We're 2 bedrooms. We're a den. We're 2 bathrooms. Totally renovated. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to pick up a roller and paint. It's all been done. The den is a perfect home office. We have these gorgeous wide plank floors, brand new kitchen. The cabinetry is so cool. The grain of the wood actually follows itself. These sellers have taken a lot of time with detail, quartz counters, gorgeous walk-in glass shower in one of the bathrooms, stone floor, beautiful extra big master bedroom with a 4-piece ensuite, big walk-in closet. These owners built this huge storage unit, a ton of storage. We're in a great building. It's got a gym, party room, really nice amenities on the main floor. And you know what? Up, and away. We're right at the Up Express in Weston. Look, go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos and videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey guys, thanks for watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. And all you fans and all you curling teams who are staying in the area, come up to Petty Fine Foods. Lots of great prepared food. You just throw in the oven, cook, eat, and go. And if you show your map card to Stefo, you're gonna get
a free espresso and a complimentary cannoli on the house.
Free! Free! So come on up.
4-letter magic word.
Hey, Stu Sells Team's followers, we are here at our brand new listing, which is right behind me. We are bringing this gorgeous 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to market. And you know what? I don't want to hear it any more from you people saying, oh, I can't get in the market. Everything's so expensive. We're bringing a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to the market for $619,000. So you know what I always say? Stop flushing your money down the toilet and renting when you can buy and get into the market. It's gorgeous. It's got beautiful laminate floors, brand new kitchen, gorgeous bathroom, huge balcony that looks south, looks all over the city. It's a great view. It's got a ton of room. It's got an open concept living, dining area, eating kitchen. What more do you want to get in the market? And look, this park comes with it. You've got this park, you've got this tennis court, you've got an outdoor pool, you got a gym, you got a party room. It's like being a Club Med. So look, stop renting and get in the market. Go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.